What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're back in Rise of Civilizations, and I'm asking you, what should I buy? That is right, guys. About a month or so back, I asked you if you'd like for me to make content within Rise of Civilizations about other topics. And that's what I'm here to do with you guys today. While I do this, I'm going to just be doing what I would normally do in the game for some background showery, I guess I could say. But I'm talking to you guys about something that I was doing in my life today. So let me give you a backstory here. For 7 years, I owned a Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, we're talking about cars today, guys. I owned a Jeep Wrangler, and you know, I'm typically not the person to keep a car for very long. I'll get bored, I'll move on to something new. And while I do this, we're actually going to be doing some barbarian farming. So I owned the Jeep Wrangler for 7 years. It was time for me to get something new. It was starting to fall apart. It was getting old, guys. And I realized that I'd go get myself another Wrangler because I really loved it. So I went to the store. After doing a little bit of shopping around this stuff, I ended up at this one place, and they had a 2017 four-door Jeep Wrangler, and they had a four-door 2017 BMW X3. Well, lo and behold, I ended up purchasing the X3, a BMW, something completely opposite from what I typically had. It was not beefy, it was not chunky, it was not an off-road vehicle. It was a, very high-end vehicle that was a road car, not as rugged as the Jeep was. And this was about 6 months ago. Now, my car, it's beautiful, it's great, it's comfortable, it's luxurious, all the things that people might think they want in a car. But for me, guys, I'm actually missing being in something that's higher off the road, something with the bigger tires on it, something that has that engine in it that's like, a little bit tougher, although the X3 is pretty darn quick. So with that being said, I've been looking around at other things. I've thought about getting myself another Jeep Wrangler, but I don't know. I kind of wish I had something with a little more space in it, like a bed, like a truck. So with that being said, I was out shopping for trucks today. I took my son Carter along with me, and we went to a couple of car dealerships and looked at some trucks. Now, I typically like purchasing things that are like a year or two old with maybe 20,000 miles on them so I can save a good amount of money from what sticker price is when you're buying something brand new. So we went to Dodge, saw the new Dodge Rams. They're cool. They're bigger than I want to go, though. I'm really looking for a mid-sized truck, something like a Toyota Tacoma, a Nissan Frontier. We're talking about the Chevy Colorado or the new Ford Rams that just came out literally 10 days ago. So I saw all of these videos, actually, except for the Toyota Tacoma. I pretty much know what I'm getting in the Toyota. So we went to Nissan first, and let me just say this, guys. They come with the best deals for the Toyotas. For the Nissans. It's the least expensive of all the vehicles. From the reviews that I see, it's a fantastic truck, but it's a little more bare bones than what I'm used to. Mind you, I'm going from a BMW with every single bell and whistle to a pickup truck. So I want to get a pickup truck that has something sweet to it. And why can't I find barbarians anywhere? Looks like we're going to have to go marching for some barbarians here, guys, because it looks barbarian bare over here. Here we go. We got some barbs over here. So we're just going to go and attack these bad boys, and we'll take that army with us. So the Nissan Frontier, beautiful. We got the top of the line one. I didn't get it, but we were looking at the top of the line one. Comes with a nice Rockford Fosgate stereo, has the subwoofer, has the nice wheels, has the big chunky tires, bed liner, all the cool stuff in it. But the truck has not changed in 10 years. Pros about that are the truck is 10 years old. That model is 10 years old. People know what to expect out of it, and it's proven its test of time. The bad thing about it is it doesn't have all the cool bells and whistles, and it's not as up to date, I guess you could say, with fashion inside of a truck. But you get yourself a reliable truck for a good price with decent gas mileage. That was my first choice. Second, I saw the Dodge. Obviously, we said that was too big. I actually drove over and I went to Chevy just because I happened to be passing. And I ran into the Chevy Colorado, and I think it's the ZT7 or something like that. They're top-of-the-line sports pickup trucks. And wow, they were pretty nice, guys. They were really nice trucks. They were decked out, and there was one there I'll just put this into perspective. It was a 2016 with 25,000 miles on it, loaded. It had the big wheels, the big bars everywhere. The thing was hot. It was a hot truck, and it was $35,000 for a truck with 25,000 miles, 2 years old. Comparatively, the Nissan that I was looking at was a 2018, so 2 years newer, and it only had 6,000 miles on it, and it was stickered at 26,000. So it was $9,000 less for that truck. Obviously, it had less bells and whistles, but, you know, I could obviously do some aftermarket stuff to it as well with the $9,000 that I'm going to be saving from it. So I said, for that price, let me see what you got that's new on the lot. And to get one of them new, the way that I would want it, you're looking at $40,000, which, to be honest with you guys, it's just going to be too expensive for me. I don't want to be spending that much on my monthly payment for a vehicle. It's just not worth it for me. So I went and I said, I hear that there's a new Ford Ranger. So I went over to Ford and we saw the new Ford Rangers. They've literally been out for 10 days, and there was one left on the lot, and they were sweet. They were super nice. It's a 4-cylinder engine, but offers more horsepower than any of the other trucks I was looking at that all had a 6-cylinder engine in them, just because it was a 4-cylinder turbo with 271 horsepower in this small truck. Best gas mileage, really sweet, decked out, hot looking truck. Price tag is about $40,000, $38,000 to $40,000. And you can't get one used. You can't get one a year, 2 or 3 years used, because they just came out literally 10 days ago. So I'm in that situation. I'm stuck buying a brand new truck. Now, if I had to buy a brand new truck, that would probably be my choice. Best gas mileage, most horsepower, really sweet looking vehicle, and it would fit my needs pretty good. But my payments would probably be, for that truck, we'd probably be looking at about $550, $600 a month. And I don't want to pay that for a truck. It's just way out. I don't want to pay that for any vehicle. It's way above what I'm trying to do. I mean, I have a 2017 BMW X3 and I'm paying a lot less for that, which is a luxury vehicle. So to pay that much for a pickup truck, it just seems weird to me. And it's not a full-size pickup. It's the smaller one. So what I'm trying to say is I'm leaning towards the Nissan. The price tag is literally $10,000 to $15,000 less than my other options, and the vehicle's a 2018 with only 6,000 miles on it. All of these have 4-wheel drive, including the Nissan, has the sound system, but it doesn't have those bells and whistles. You don't sit in it and feel like you're in a luxury vehicle. You sit in it and you feel like you're in a model truck that's 10 years old, which it definitely is. So the point of this video today, guys, is to ask for your advice and for your help. I'm not typically a truck person. I was a Jeep guy for 7 years, and before that, every year or two, I would get a new car because I just got sick of things. They were not fun. They were boring. The Jeep was always fun. 4-wheel drive, take the top off in the summer, buckle down in the snow in the winter, and it was a good time. And I feel like a pickup truck could offer the same. And being a homeowner, it's nice to have the bed in the back where you can actually throw some stuff, go to Home Depot or Lowe's, hardware store, get what you need, and actually make it useful. So the moral of the story is here. The reason behind this video, after that long, drawn out and winded story, is I'm calling out for all of you truck guys. If you know trucks, I want you guys to tell me and recommend to me what I should be getting. Now, I don't want to go and get a Dodge Ram 1500 or a F-150 or a Chevy 1500. Those trucks are too big. I'm looking for the mid-sized trucks. So really, my options here in the United States are the Nissan Frontier, the Chevy Colorado, the Ford Ranger, or the Toyota Tacoma. Those are really the 4 choices. Oh, you also have the Honda Ridgeline, but honestly, it's rated the best, but when you look at it, it's a car with a bed, never meant to leave the pavement. It's not an off-road vehicle by any means. It does well. It's a great vehicle, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that I could throw some big fat tires on, make some nice road ruts, and just have some fun, not worrying about brushing my tire and scratching up my rim on the curb as I'm, driving around the town. So with that said, guys, give me your recommendations, and let's go after these level 21 barbarians right here as we do that. Give me your recommendations. If you have experience with trucks, tell me what's good. Now, I know you have people that like foreign vehicles, so if you're in the United States, Nissan is foreign, Toyota, they're foreign vehicles. They're made in, I don't know where they're made exactly, but they're Japanese vehicles, at least I believe they are. But Ford and Chevy, those are American-made vehicles. So you have your people that like the American-made, and you have your people that like the foreign vehicles. I could care less either way. I get into a car or a truck in this case, and if I like the way it feels, if I like the way it sounds, if I like the way it drives, I'll buy it. I could care less where it's actually made. So, what do you guys think? What are your recommendations for me? I did have some recommendations come through on Twitter, but they were for trucks that are not available in the United States. Turns out there's a Toyota midsize pickup and a Nissan midsize pickup that are not even available in the US. So those were recommended highly to me, but I don't even have that option, so I couldn't go with those. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments below your suggestions. And one of your suggestions could be, keep the BMW, don't go get the pickup truck. I really would love to know what you guys think. Help guide me on this, guys, because I don't want to make the wrong choice. And you know, something cool about being here on YouTube with you guys having such a great community behind me is I could throw these questions out to you guys, and you could help me and you know, give me the advice that I need so that I don't make a mistake, and so that I could have a well-advised opinion. Now, one thing that I'll say, I've watched probably 4 or 5 hours of reviews and comparisons of all these trucks. Everyone says that Toyota is the best. All of these comparisons say that the Toyota is overvalued. Everyone says the Nissan is like the, you know, the bare bones one, but is a solid truck that you're going to get hundreds of thousands of miles out of, that it's reliable. As I flicker right here, sorry about that. So I want you guys to let me know what you think. Let's open up this chest right here, see if we can get anything out of this free chest as we close out this video. Nothing great. We also want to heal up our troops as well. So this video was a Rise of Civilizations video, but we're talking about a completely different topic. And you know what, guys? This was fun. This was enjoyable, and I can't wait to read your comments down below, letting me know what you think I should do. Your options are Nissan Frontier, Toyota Tacoma, Chevy Avalanche, no, Chevy, I forget the name of it, Colorado, Chevy Colorado, or the Ford Ranger, which is brand new. Cheapest option is going to be the Nissan. Most expensive is going to be the Colorado or the Ford Ranger, because, well, can't really get them used, or not the way I would want them. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, guys, there's your prompt, and the button is down below. Sub for daily Rise of Civilizations videos, Clash of Clans videos, and I'd love to know what you guys have to say. You can also come over and hit me up over on Twitter. If I, for some reason, don't respond to your comment, tweet at me with your response and your suggestions for what I should purchase in a new, small, mid-sized truck. Guys, thank you so much for your help in advance. I love being here with you guys, and I'll see all of you back here later on today. Until then, be good, and thank you.